everyone, how are we all? I hope all is well. I have finally, at long last, decided to come back on my YouTube channel. I actually made as one of my goals for the new year was to upload more on my YouTube channel because I do honestly really love doing it, but I always put it off and like blame work and not having time, but that is just a load of crap and just need to get with it and start doing it. So one of my goals in the new year was to be more consistent on my YouTube channel. It was actually for all my socials as a whole, but this is the one I love the most, and YouTube is something that I grew up watching and it's something I've always wanted to do just out of sheer like enjoyment. And I really don't upload very often, and it is something that I would like to do better this year. The goal originally was one a month, and it's now April and I haven't uploaded at all this year, so that has kind of gone out the window. But I feel like if I get the first one out of the way, I'll feel more comfortable doing it more often. And I've been uploading a lot more on my TikTok recently. I'm trying to just get out of that mindset of like being afraid of posting, because like realistically what's the worst that could happen. For my first video I didn't want to do anything, I haven't really been doing anything where I could like vlog or anything, and then I didn't want to like make it a big thing that's going to be really hard to film or like makeup videos. They are insane because I don't think of myself as like a MUA. Seeing as I have not uploaded on here in over a year, I just thought that I would do my first video back, just have it be really chilled, a little sit down chatty video, and just kind of introduce myself on here because there's not much history to go off on my YouTube channel. I'm going to keep it quite short just because like it doesn't need to be a whole big lengthy video. Like realistically, is anybody going to want to listen to me chat shit for half an hour? Probably not, so I'm going to try and keep it quite short. So to introduce myself, my name is Katie. I am 21 years old and I live in Belfast. I work full-time in a nursery, which is something I absolutely adore. And then outside of that, I don't really do much, to be honest. I am probably the most socially awkward person you will ever come across in your life, which is why I'm clearly having such a tough time speaking to a camera and there's not even any people in front of me, but we'll get there. Just a little insight into the content that is probably going to be on here. You will definitely see fashion, makeup, your typical lifestyle sort of videos, but I also am quite a big football fan and I love music and going to concerts, so there probably will be some vlogs in regards to that sort of thing as well. I don't really have like a one specific niche that I'll be doing all the time. At least I haven't found my niche yet. There's probably just going to be a bit of everything. If there's anything that anybody would like me to film or put out there on the internet, please do let me know, because it's actually something I struggle with, is like, what do people want to see? Because it's all well and good like me being like, I love filming these videos and I love making stuff for the internet, but I don't want to be just making, like me just talking shit to camera. Like I would like to put things out there that people are actually interested in and people want to watch. So if you could all be so kind as to let me know what you'd like to see, what other things do you like watching from other people that I could hop on board with. Just ideas would be nice, thank you. I also just wanted to touch on the reason behind me doing this and why I finally have decided to start taking my social media a little bit more serious this year. And the number one reason, honestly, is that I have been a massive consumer of YouTube and like internet content for most of my life. I was probably about 8 years old when I started watching like people's vlogs and makeup videos on YouTube. I would say that I watch more YouTube videos than I would watch like a TV show or movie. I feel like I have watched probably everyone big that like exists on YouTube over the years. I love watching like the whole UK YouTube scenes, like the Sidemen, all their crew. I love beauty videos, so like Sophie Floyd, Molly McFarlane, GB Genevieve, those girls are all my cup of tea, and those are people that I've been watching for years. As a fan, it's always something that I've looked at as like, that would be so fun. And I actually, really funny story, when I was maybe like 10 years old, I used to actually record YouTube videos on my iPad. They obviously never seen the light of day because my mummy, one, wouldn't have allowed her 10-year-old daughter to upload on the internet, and two, I wouldn't have uploaded them anyway because I was too shy, but I did used to make them. I wouldn't let people watch them, but I used to sit down and like, say Zoella had done like a makeup challenge, like I would do the same one. Or I used to do like little hauls of like the clothes my mummy had bought me for going on holiday. I would have sat down and been like, hey guys, put on like a weird American accent. Why do kids do that? It's something that I've always had an interest in my whole life. I remember in school, like teachers would be like, what are your hobbies? And I was like, YouTube. When they said like, what do you want to be when you're older? I always used to be like, a YouTuber. And then they used to shout at me and say, you need to get with it, be real. Where are your aspirations to be a doctor, a lawyer? Which is not a bit of me. Not a bit of me. Education. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed learning the whole way through school, but went to university and just hated it. I went to uni and was gonna train to be a teacher, but it wasn't that the being a teacher I didn't like, it was the university experience. I hated it, so I actually dropped out. It actually worked out for the better because now I work full-time in a nursery / daycare, and it's probably my favourite job I've ever had. I have worked a number of jobs since I was 16 and finally came around to getting this one, and oh, I just love it. It's so fun and rewarding getting to look after all the little bubs. But yeah, so that is just a little bit about me. I don't know that I'm gonna set a strict filming schedule, like I'm not gonna sit here and say I'll be uploading every Sunday or that sort of thing, just because I simply don't know what things I'm gonna have on, and like I might not be able. I find it really hard to film videos throughout the week because of work. It can be quite hard to fit in. Plus, after a long day of work, I want nothing less than coming home and putting makeup on and that sort of thing. So I will try my very hardest, if I'm not super busy on the weekends, to sit down and record something, and maybe if I am busy I'll vlog. I promise, this is me pinky promising you guys that I'm going to try my very hardest to be consistent on here. I'm going to tell my friends and family to pressure me into doing it, and if I slack they're going to be on my back about it. But yeah, that is all. I just wanted to come on and have a little chat, a little introduction to me, what's going to be on my channel, and just a little life update before jumping into like proper videos, which I promise you guys are coming. It's gonna be soon. I'm gonna try not to slack, and I definitely won't wait another year. Thank you all so much if you made it to the end. I really appreciate it, and I hope to be back soon. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that usual stuff, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. And that's it. Love you, bye!